Romans 4:23. But the words, "it was counted to him," were not written for his sake alone, but for ours also. It will be counted to us who believe. In other words, what was not done by us, namely perfect obedience to the law of God, is by grace through faith credited to us. Say that again. What was not done by us is by grace through faith credited to us. And what was done by us, trespasses and sins against God, will not be counted against us. Why? Because Jesus paid the unspeakable penalty for our sins on the cross. That is the gospel. That is the gospel. Abraham was justified by faith, not by works. Paul's point here is that the same is true for you. The same is true for me. If Abraham's right standing with God came through the law, Paul says there would be no need for faith. If our salvation comes through the law, we wouldn't need faith. But as it is, salvation is based on God's promise. This is the whole premise of Paul's argument here in Romans 4, that salvation is based on God's promise, not the law of Moses. It rests on grace, not works, which is why faith is necessary. Faith is essential to our salvation because it is faith that clings to the promise. Let me say that again. Faith is necessary for our salvation so that salvation rests on grace and so that faith clings to the promise. And not just to the promise, but the promise which is realized in the person and redemptive work of Jesus Christ.